The rusted bridge groaned under the weight of the lone figure, a scruffy, brown dog with eyes filled with a sorrow that seemed too old for his years. He sat, unmoving, his gaze fixed on the churning water below. A cold wind whipped through the skeletal frame of the bridge, carrying with it the scent of rain and the lingering echo of the splash that had shattered the quiet afternoon. He had been there for hours, the relentless sun painting his fur in hues of gold and auburn. People had stopped to stare, their faces a mixture of concern and confusion. They saw the dog's stillness, the way his tail drooped and his head hung low, and they knew this was no ordinary case of abandonment. A couple, hand in hand, approached hesitantly. "He's been here for hours," the woman whispered, her voice choked with emotion. "He's clearly lost." The man, tall and broad-shouldered, knelt down, extending a hand towards the dog. "Come on, boy. You're safe now." The dog flinched, his ears flattening against his head. He whimpered, a low, mournful sound that seemed to speak of a world of pain and loss. Then, with a sudden burst of energy, he sprang to his feet and bolted off the bridge, disappearing into the labyrinthine alleys below. The story of the dog on the bridge spread like wildfire. People shared the images, the dog's forlorn face, his soulful eyes reflecting a pain that resonated deep within their hearts. The news outlets picked it up, and soon the world was watching. The bridge had witnessed a tragedy a few hours earlier. A man, distraught and desperate, had taken a leap from the precipice. But no one knew he had brought his dog with him, his faithful companion, a witness to his despair. A video from a surveillance camera emerged, a chilling reminder of the man's final moments. The dog, unaware of the impending tragedy, had wagged his tail and licked his master's hand, his joy a stark contrast to the darkness in the man's eyes. The footage showed the man walking to the edge, the dog following close behind, his tail still wagging innocently. Then, the man jumped, the dog howling in shock and confusion. The footage was heartbreaking, a testament to the love and loyalty that bound man and dog. It confirmed what people had suspected: the dog was waiting for his master, refusing to leave the spot where he had vanished. Days turned into weeks, and hope began to dwindle. The search for the dog intensified, with volunteers scouring the streets and posting flyers. But the dog remained elusive. One night, a young woman named Amelia was walking her own dog when she saw a familiar shadow huddled in a doorway. The dog, thin and matted, looked up at her, his eyes filled with a deep, bottomless sadness. She recognized him instantly, the dog from the bridge, the dog who had captured the world's attention with his unwavering loyalty. Amelia knelt down, gently stroking his head. He whimpered, burying his head in her lap, seeking comfort in the warmth of her touch. Amelia took the dog home, determined to help him heal. She called him Hope,